That's what you do. The season 2. This is your boy Nemo.
And I'm your girl, Have to Be Nice.
And this is
Podcast and Breakfast.
Season 2.
Episode 1.
Episode 1 though.
Welcome
for sure.
back.
Come on. Clap, baby. How y'all doing out there, man? How y'all doing? I hope y'all good.
He didn't really just make me do that. I just did it.
It's a new season, baby.
Uh-huh.
It's more submissive. This is going on in the air.
You want me to be more submissive?
No, you submissive. You submissive.
Y'all gonna see a beat down on camera.
You feel me? So, we're back. Why 2 years?
First of all, I can't believe it's been 2 years.
2 years. Yeah.
I feel like we did that Podcast and Breakfast. That was season 1 just last year.
Right.
But technically, are you saying 2 years 2018 or 2 years 2019?
2 years 2018.
So that's 3. It's 2021.
Oh, maybe it was. It said 2 years, so maybe I am too. Maybe it was early 2019.
I don't know. Go check it out. The
Go check it
episode
out.
for this one is probably Podcast and Breakfast.
Right. Absolutely.
But it's been a hot minute.
Right.
I don't know why. Life happened.
What has happened different? What's the biggest thing that happened different just now? Because I know y'all looking at us. We're not in the bedroom anymore. We graduated from that.
We didn't graduate. We chose to change the scenery.
Yeah, we just changed the scenery.
But look, we got a lot of good feedback on the whole bedroom thing.
Yes.
It's just fun and personal and
Right.
kind of like we genuine, we authentic people. So
Right.
the bedroom is great, and who
Yes, it
knows?
is.
It might circulate back through. It's large enough. We've got a bunch of different areas we can do
A
something.
lot more
in.
room, a lot more space.
But yeah, that's different.
Okay. And
I cut my hair.
for the 5th time. She cut her hair for the 5th time.
Oh man.
No, it looks beautiful.
Thank you.
You're beautiful.
And he has a beard now.
I have a beard.
You're not even bald.
No, I got braids.
Oh my God! Why you ain't showing them butters?
Yeah, it's early and I'm
It's
woken
early
like
because
this.
you gotta get your hair rebraided or something.
No, this is what I slept in. I just wake up to come talk to y'all, so this is still on.
Ladies, if we kept our bonnets on,
Mhm.
it'd be something else.
Wear your bonnet. I'm still gonna love you with your bonnet and all that, you know.
Don't nobody want to see me with my bonnet on.
I don't care. Go put your bonnet on. Go on so you can match.
First of all, I look totally different. He can wear this like it's a whole style. We cannot wear our bonnets like that.
Absolutely.
And not be looked at crazy.
Okay. So
why it's been 2
Well-
some years?
just to fast forward a little, you know, bring it up to speed. We moved. We have a house now. This is our first house in California.
Stop that.
This is. Oh, you want to say no when I was clapping in the.
The inappropriateness never changed for him.
Yeah, but we're in a house now, so we end up changing locations. The background is what is this? We call this the what?
This is our lounge.
This is our lounge. This is the lounge area.
Nemo plans to give you a house tour when renos are done.
Yeah, we're still doing some renovations.
That'll be on Nemo's channel.
Yeah,
Nemo.
but she'll be in it though. So, yeah, so we moved. We still doing some renovations. It's coming along. When did we move? June, correct?
In 2020.
2020 June.
Yeah.
So it wasn't all bad. I mean, at least on this side and what?
2020 wasn't really bad for us.
Okay. I don't think it was bad for a lot of people. I just think
it was bad for people. I mean, it's a lot of people out there that I'm sure you know somebody who got the Rona and maybe you suffered a loss. We're sorry to hear that. That's for one, okay? But we personally don't know anyone, haven't suffered any losses.
No.
Throughout
Amen.
Both of our families.
Amen.
And so, we know it's a little wicked, but 2020 was not bad for us per se. And that's a blessing from God. Thank you.
So, whatever the year was for you, make sure you comment in this video below, just to, if it was good, if you blessed, whatever, because we do want some feedback. We want more feedback. It's 2021. Let's turn up. Let's because we all in this together, as we see for sure. So
I know some great things that happened to people in 2021 or 2020.
Give me one thing.
Homegirl got married.
Okay. I gotta do this now. She don't like this stuff.
So
this that nigga. This that boy. Come on. She bought that.
Oh, shut up.
All right.
First of all, he's this close, and
Okay.
it's like we at a college game somewhere. I don't know.
Okay.
It's loud.
I'm sorry, baby. So you say your homegirl.
My homegirl got married. Shout out to my homegirl. I ain't
That's
gonna
what's
say
up.
your name on here, but you know who you are. Right after Christmas.
Shout out to
Found
y'all.
the love of her life.
Love is a beautiful thing.
Yep.
Is it up? He's like, yeah. Roll up.
Listen, if you ain't squaring up with your spouse, then you ain't got love.
That's a fact. That's a
We
fact.
don't mean like legit physical.
That's just how we talk.
Yeah.
If anybody ever been around us, that's how we.
If you seen season 1, you already know.
That's how we talk.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just gonna jump. We're gonna jump right on into it. We already delving into it. So 2020, the year. What do you think about it fully? I'm talking about the politics, because this 2020 was definitely a political year.
Like, why did we go on a hiatus?
Why did we go on a hiatus?
You said you know why. Tell me.
Okay, she's been wanting this answer. Okay, the reason we went on, my reason, me personally.
Because we are one. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but this is kind of how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
This was around, we stopped doing around, 2018, 19.
Okay.
Right? A lot of stuff was happening in 2019 or 2018. Just on a personal level, some things was going on. So, not with us. Let's clear that up. It wasn't with us. And me just looking at YouTube, because like I say, when I do things on YouTube or when I start to speak, I wanted to speak volumes of help and volumes of things that can actually help people. It's a lot of people on YouTube talking about nothing, lying for views, lying for clicks, lying for money, and super chats and all this crazy stuff. When I seen a lot of that going on, I kind of laid back, because real people don't lay down, they lay back when it's a lot of fake stuff going on. So I let that kind of just fuel itself out. That's just me personally. What about you?
Yeah, same. See, like I said, we're one. So when there's a lot of things happening, and we not the family that's gonna ever keep up a facade and like we're gonna push through for our viewers and all that. No.
Nah, we'll shut all this down.
Yeah, this is nothing.
Fold the camera. We gotta talk.
But in addition to personal things happening around us, we outgrow things very quickly. And so we switched it up. And when we were done with Podcast and Breakfast, we moved to just an audio podcast, The Stasual Show.
Go check that out right now
on
HeatherBeNice.com. Right.
And so we got 5 episodes just talking about style and fashion, and it was really fun. It was something quick hit, that we was able to put right on the website. If you don't have a website and you see all the commotion happening with all this censoring, and if you're not fitting the agendas of all these major platforms because you don't own them, you better figure out another way. Okay? You better put your stuff on your own website, your own.com, and do your own hosting, because the minute they want to shut all of this down, y'all gonna be looking lost.
It's over.
So yeah, we just decided to switch it up. and give you guys something else. We stay evolving in content creation, and
Yes.
this will get boring real quick.
Yes, it will.
Like once we done, like okay, that's enough. They seen and heard it. We talked about all of
Right.
We be like, okay, on to the next.
Mm.
Yeah. So it's just like musicians. I mean, they have experience, and then that's how they create albums, and then
Right.
they have experience, and then they create albums.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what we do.
You know, and if you look at, and this is not to, you know, shit on anybody, any other bloggers, anybody else that's doing like a podcast or vlogs, but she just said something very important as a musician.
I usually do.
We'll talk about it. So, you know, my wife just said something really important, and the biggest thing is, how can you be creative if you don't live life to come back to tell someone about it?
Because they make up life.
Well, I ain't gotta say nothing else. Then that means a lot of things that people give people is fake.
Mm-hmm.
It's bull.
Mm-hmm.
It's not to help you. It's like junk food, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we try to be food for the soul. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We want to stick on your stomach a little bit longer
Like
than
grits.
like she hungry.
Like grits.
The next one we'll have breakfast for y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we just got some coffee right now.
You got cappuccino. Nemo
Yes.
don't drink coffee no more.
I put a, you know, cappuccino, 3, 4, maybe 5 splashes of black silk coffee. That's still coffee, correct? There's traces, huh?
You changed. We're gonna get into how Nemo has changed since we've been here, but yeah.
Let's talk about it.
So yeah, I mean, if you're not having experience to create the content, then you just creating fake content.
You creating fake content.
And it's all to get the attention. We're just gonna call it that. We ain't gonna say clicks, likes, views, shares, and all that. We're just gonna say the attention.
Right.
Not to mention her, but
clout chasing.
You know, Mary J. Blige's best music was when she was sad, because she was really going through that.
Right.
Beyonce had the Lemonade album because we assumed she was really going through that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, sometimes your best work comes through pain, but sometimes your best work can also come through happiness, which is what we deliver. You know what I'm saying? And we're usually very happy. So we have experiences and we have different views, and we constantly growing spiritually for us to be able to deliver different content.
Amen. That's a good job, babe.
I'm very well spoken.
Yes, you are.
My grandparents taught me well.
Shout out to them. To her. But them, they hear you. For sure. Okay, so that was our hiatus and a little update on us. So we just gonna get right into it.
Into what's next?
And into what's next? 2020.
What about 2020? You mean 2021?
No.
Okay, 2020.
So did we
Still on
talk
2020.
about right? Did we talk about everything that happened? I mean, it's a lot that happened in 2020. To sum it up, to give 2020 one word, what?
Mess.
A mess.
In general, like
Problematic.
a toddler is problematic. The year 2020 was a mess.
Okay,
It
mess.
was like a swamp of.
Okay, problematic is a child. Right? See, I never knew this though. I never knew that problematic could be a 2-year-old. That's what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Why does that use?
Because every time I send him to daycare, he's fighting. He's problematic.
Every time I look at the news, it's a problem.
That's their goal though.
That's their goal.
Go back to the news in 2000. The year 2000, it was problematic. They always talk about negativity. That's how they get views. That's how they get ratings. That's how they get.
Okay, so you're a person that understands what last year, what 2020 was, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Was it real or fake? Just give me one word. Real or fake?
It was a.
It was Yo, 2020 was the op though, for real.
2020 was the whole psyop. And it's still carrying on.
Yes.
It's.
Yes. So,
That's a whole nother podcast.
That is a whole nother podcast. We got so much to talk about. We're gonna take it easy on y'all. Episode 1.
We want y'all to come back.
Exactly. Like, yo, man, them
we're gonna be hurting your feelings, and you like, wait, no,
yeah.
and then y'all get to arguing in the comments and all that.
Listen, we need to be real. They come to us for realness. That's what we're gonna give y'all. So, speaking in 20, we're gonna fast forward a little bit. 2021. The most stupidest thing that I've seen thus far this year.
The stupidest.
I mean, we've seen a lot of other stupid, but I mean, the thing that they put on
stupidest.
One of the stupidest things I seen this year. You guys should have seen it. Capitol Hill. What's your thoughts on Capitol?
You talking about Congress?
Capitol Hill. They went in and they rioted and it was toe up Capitol Hill.
That's a op.
That's a op. That's what a op. Come on, speak it. Talk about
It's cap, man.
It's cap. Why?
Again, this belongs in the next podcast.
It belongs in the next podcast. Why?
Because it takes so much energy to talk about fake shit.
They do it every day.
So let's start from the bottom, right?
Right.
January 6th is coming up. A bunch of authentic Trump supporters who don't mean any violence are planning on going to protest for Trump. And then January 6th comes along, or 5th, because there was like a whole march there on the 5th.
Right.
And the 6th, 5th comes along, and then they storm Capitol Hill and they riot, and everybody is dressed in Trump support and stuff, and so now Trump is being blamed for causing an insurrection. If you don't know what an insurrection is, go look it up. And so now all the Trump supporters are violent, cop murdering, riot causing, crazy conspiracy theorists. Okay. So it's all fake. It's all fake.
Okay.
The events actually happened. Okay, so just like in a movie, somebody get killed doing a stunt.
There you go.
It was a stunt.
There is real people that can die in fake movies. There's real people that can get hurt in fake movies. What we witnessed on Capitol Hill, January 6th, correct? Was a movie. How y'all like it? Y'all like it?
Just grab your popcorn. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
That's it.
Is just
That's it.
mind your business, find your peace, whatever it is that keeps you entertained and keeps you settled, and pray and just eat your popcorn.
We're going to leave it at that, and we're going to bring it back. We're going to bring all these things back up in another podcast, because it goes deep, and we have to baby step. Those that's not as, aware or practicing discernment as we do, we're going to have to bring it a little slow.
Two words, okay? Right. We didn't know. Insurrection and discernment.
Go look them up. Go look them up, put them down in the comments, say, oh.
And we're filming this before the inauguration, so we'll be back.
We'll be back.
We're gonna find out how that all went down.
Okay, also moving in 2021, relationships, not just girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, all relationships.
All ships.
All ships.
Friendships, relationships, partnerships.
That kind of sums it up. The ships, right? It's like 3 ships. Never realized it's just 3 ships.
Family ships.
Family ships.
Business ships.
Where should people be? What should people after 2020? 2020
so listen,
should have shown you who is who. So how do they take it?
Let me start it. During quarantine in 2020, because that was inevitable. We all had to do it, right? One way or another. However you quarantined, you had to do it at some point. Of 2020, that should have been as scary of a time as it was for most people. Did you take that opportunity to build those ships, right? Did you take that opportunity to be eyes wide open and be like, I know who ain't for me, and let me cut that off because I don't have time to pull in the stuff, like everything. To be frank, like, first of all, we never thought we'd be living through something like this, like a pandemic, right? And so in a separate perspective, you thinking, oh my God, the world could end any day. People are dying, children are crying. I should bring my ships closer to
Right.
bay. Okay,
Right.
that's a great metaphor.
Yes. Go ahead, babe.
So 2020 should have given you more clarity on who you need to keep near and who you need to let go.
Right.
So I think that is a better segue to what you were saying, like relationships in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
What happened?
Yeah, you were saying where did they go? Where did
I mention that?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting older. Okay, so
You have had a couple birthdays since we filmed.
we had a couple. So anyway, is that to go off what you're saying about relationships in 2021? Where did they go in 2022? 2020? 2020, it just showed you everything that people, like, I tell my wife this all the time. I say, yo, it was a time to where you can mix in with everybody, right? Mm-hmm. You got the, remember, how girls could, guys, you could have the one woke friend and the one sleep friend, the one, no disrespect, but the whole friend.
The party friend.
The worker friend, right? And y'all all mix in, but y'all still know how to come together and have a good time. I think that has died. 2020 showed you cannot mix in with things that's not like-minded.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it fast forwards to 2021, you gotta draw a line in the sand. Yeah. If you sleep and I'm practicing discernment, there goes that word again. Mm-hmm. And I'm practicing discernment and I'm trying to change my energy, my life, my relationship with the Most High, but you're not, how can we continue to be friends? Where are we going? Mm-hmm. As far as the direction of friendships or relationships, where are we going?
Right.
It's not even so much about, when two people get together, now, even nowadays, right? We got together a long time ago. So you got to think about now. What could it be about now? If I'm meeting somebody in 2020, 2021, what could it be about? Could it be about a Birkin bag? Who cares? Could it be about a ring? Mm-hmm. A beautiful wedding? We got a beautiful wedding with masks on, with vaccines chasing us. We got to think a little bit bigger and a little bit deeper. When we getting together now, we got to be all in. Because it can all go to shit tomorrow.
And spiritually.
Exactly.
It's like
that's
drop all the material
that's my
things
thing.
And
fact.
All the things that you thought you should have cared about. So that's what 2020 should have brought, right? Was more of discernment, more personal and spiritual growth.
Right.
To understand who you are deeper.
Right.
A lot of people made a lot of big changes in 2020. There was a lot of little, I'm gonna go into business myself, start my dream that I always had, and maybe you never thought you had the time, and 2020 forced a lot of people to do that.
Absolutely.
Right? And a lot of people lost their jobs, unfortunately. A lot of people got unemployment. A lot of people had the opportunity to stay at home and bring their families closer together, and the kids got pulled out of school. Like, seriously, how long have we been talking about we homeschool our kids, and now everybody's homeschooled by default?
That's right. That's right.
So it's like that should have been the eye-opening opportunity. Like, I can do this how I wanted to and how I dreamed of doing it.
It also brings up like shout out to your homegirl for meeting her husband in 2020. Mm-hmm. It's rare. Mm-hmm. So it's truly a blessing. But me and my brother had this conversation all the time. And listen, I'm the first one that used to say, I met you in 2002, correct?
Forever ago.
Right. So in 2002, girls were different. Young women were different. Young men were different. Right. Mm-hmm. I told people after, like, if you didn't get them in like 07, 08. You probably getting a full of cap of a person. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, fake. Because everything is through internet now. Mm-hmm. It's not meeting someone, how you doing. You're not even meeting their energy. Now you seeing somebody on Instagram or you seeing somebody on Facebook, and you're trying to weave that energy through technology.
Right.
It's not the same as being with someone and getting to know them. You know what I mean?
Now don't get me wrong, you can catch energy.
Yes, you can.
Through
you can.
social media.
But you have to practice discernment. There go that word again. Discernment. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nope, you're right.
So I mean, it's just 2021. Yo, in relationships, take your time. Make sure you understand who people are, because their thought patterns and their relationship with the Most High, they're just their spiritual energy. If none of that is right, leave it alone. I'm talking about in business. That's why I say it has to be a line drawn, even if it's about your money, even if it's about your love life, even if it's about your career. You gotta right now. We have to take a step and say, listen, no more. Like, yeah, I know that may benefit me over there but that person don't think and more spiritual like I am. I'm not gonna, because I don't know the direction they're going. You understand what I'm saying?
But you also have to be aware of those who act very spiritual.
Oh, it's definitely some fake spirituals.
It's very
fake. Yes.
You know, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to be aware. Like we always say, we couldn't imagine trying to date in this time.
No.
Because you just don't know who's real and who's fake. Like if you want to be in a relationship for 5 years and not get married yet, do that shit.
I want to ask you about Yeah.
See, this is how he do.
Okay, so I want to ask my wife. Now we on camera.
He try to catch me off guard.
It's a new challenge, but they come out with many challenges. Listen, you gotta speak to these young girls. Listen, they have a new challenge.
First of all, they have new challenges every week.
But the most recent is the Bust It challenge, correct?
Yeah.
And what do this challenge consist of? Like, what do you do?
A song and you looking regular and no makeup on, and then you drop it low, and then you all dolled up.
So okay. So what do you think about that challenge? What do you think about any of the challenges? Come on.
It's too sheepy.
Sheepy. That's another sheepy. Discernment. What was the other word, sweetie? Insurrection. Y'all got some homework. So what makes it sheepy?
What makes people compelled to say they doing it, often they do it, and then you get your phone and you put it up.
Oh, right. It's bigger than phone.
How you missing out on doing a challenge? Do you know how many people not gonna see your challenge? Even if 1,000 people seen your challenge and you circulated through their discovery on Instagram or TikTok or whatever your latest social media craze is, like, why do you feel compelled to have to do it?
So that's another thing. So I was surprised. I thought it was all people. To be honest, I asked my wife this morning
if it was single.
I said, is it all like single women?
No.
She like, nah, I seen people that's engaged and people that's married and people that's in relationship. Like, brother.
If you can explain to me why everybody feel the need to do it, please do it in the comments. Like, yes. I don't care if you gotta go like comment 5 times. And it's not because we need comments, okay? Just
to understand, you got exactly.
Because this could be us, right? We never ever have been followers, okay? We set the standard for people we know, and it's like we don't follow trends, we don't follow challenges, we do what we want, right? But if you want to do the Busted challenge because you think it's fun and funny, do it for yourself. Like, I don't understand. It's just such a herd of trends going on, and it's so annoying. It like shakes my soul for everybody to be like, and I would never. Nope.
But what are they showing? I mean, do you think
nothing? They just dropping their ass to the floor, coming up and looking.
But what I'm saying is the significance of it. Like, is it insecure?
You can't be insecure dropping your ass to the floor and showing it.
Okay, why is they like what? See, that's what I'm trying to get to understand. I'm a little bit old school when it comes to like
me too.
Morals, and I'm just saying that as a man, right? Because it's a lot of men that's my age and older, definitely younger. Like, ooh, man, married. I don't want my wife busting it down. No, like bust it. What you mean? Like a bust down? Because I come from the school. If you talking about busting it down, you talking about your bust down.
Okay. While on the air, let's watch one. Okay.
All right, this is a live reaction because my wife showed me one. Okay, now they regular, right?
They regular.
And they twerk.
And they twerk.
But why? Okay, but why that? I think sisters, listen, sisters, and this coming from them. You don't need to do any of that, especially if you got a man. If you got a man and your man is allowing you to butt, why? Like, why do I need to show someone that my wife or my girl can get dogged up?
If you ain't got a man,
listen,
you ain't gotta be doing this.
Oh, hold on, baby. So
it's so belittling.
It is belittling.
God. This is why women will never, ever, ever earn the respect that they should.
Oh, no.
Because they always dwindle themselves down to just your body parts.
Speak on it.
Your ass and how it's shaking, how it jiggle. If you doing all of that for you, do it for you. But I bet you nobody will see it. We didn't meet in a club when I was twerking. No. We didn't meet when I was at skating or whatever the case.
I would have married you. I wouldn't have married you.
That's fine. Anyway.
I'm just saying.
You can meet a person without doing that. I don't know. Like, do you want your DMs to blow up? Do you want dudes to constantly look at you like, oh, yeah, I hit? Because that's all dudes is thinking about. Like, Absolutely. What would you be thinking about if you was a single man and you saying that?
You should
all down like, the timeline.
What I just say. Okay. I come from the school where you saying you a bust down. So if you saying you busted baby or whatever she's saying, I'm looking at it like, oh, you down? What's it called? DTF? I know you always. I'm saying DTF, like.
Oh but my God.
That's what. If a single guy, that's what I'm like. Oh, she down. She with it. Okay. Don't do that on Instagram and be wanting men to come at you talking about queen. Listen, man. That don't mix, baby. You can't bust it down and then when I come around you better show me some respect. You finna get a two piece and a thought room. That's and that's if the two piece is kind of too much.
It's a little expensive.
Just the thought room, you should be happy. You know what I mean? Like
the thought room and a bowl of cereal.
Bowl of cereal.
There you go.
No milk.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how women can demand respect after that.
Hey, y'all need to stop that too. I don't want to hear no more. If the world gonna bust it, then stay on bus's side.
Yep.
Don't come back. That's what I said. We need to be drawing the line in the sand. Is y'all thoughts or you're not? Okay, if you're gonna be a thought, then I'm not judging.
Fine.
But just be that. Don't come back in 2 months and putting dashikis on saying, man, we need to be treated like queens and it need to be guys standing up.
Stop letting these celebrities sway y'all to do this shit.
Oh yeah,
just because you drop body yaddy don't mean you need to do the challenge. It doesn't.
You know how to do it?
I do not know how to do it.
Let me see, but.
Oh my God, that is so. This is why I don't be on social media.
Yes.
Anyway, because I'm getting high blood pressure.
Why?
Because I got daughters.
Hey.
And it's just like, I don't know how much you can stress. You ain't got to do none of that. If you going to do that, if I was going to do that, I'm just going to do it for him. And y'all will never see it.
That's right.
Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, I know how to do it because it's fun. But then I would probably think to myself, sit your ass down.
Yeah.
And it's not a young thing versus an old thing. It's just thotty versus not thotty. I mean, I've seen celebrity women who are whole married,
right,
doing these challenges through Instagram because now everybody's got to get a TikTok, okay? And it's just like, but why did you have to do that? You didn't even have to do that. But then you want to turn around and praise the new vice president-elect, right? And you want to say, well, we're here for the children, and we want to be able to be a good role model. How? You think anything on the internet is ever deleted? That shit stays. Okay, people are constantly recording and downloading and saving stories left and right just to have your receipts that you never thought you was gonna need 20 years from now.
Another question. We talking about social media. Why do people still believe, like, it's 2021, why do people still believe in celebrity relationships? Explain that to me.
No, you explain that to me.
I don't know why
I don't
they
know
do.
because I don't follow none of them.
It's like, why do you, as a woman or a man, look at celebrities and be like, I want that? What do you know that you want? Are you around them?
I don't know.
Are you talking to them? People have driven themselves down to just want money. Money is the most attractive thing in this world.
But if that's what you want to be with a man and y'all want to look like y'all have money.
That's what they want to do.
Then go ahead. I ain't got nothing to say.
Me being out here, I have seen the most cappest stuff in the world. All y'all people that think people got a bag, they ain't got a bag, they got a big homie. Or the chicks, she got a bag, she ain't got a bag, she a scammer. Or they look good together, they be on their business, they both scamming. And that dude be cheating on her like a
Well, they scamming and or have handlers.
Listen, man, I know a lot of you haven't met celebrities ever. You haven't been in a room, you haven't even talked. I'm telling you personally, it's cap. It's bull. Man, get to know yourself. Stop looking at things that's on this phone every minute. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. What you wanna do? What is your heart saying?
They don't even know because they ain't even taking the time
That's
to
okay.
know themselves.
2021, you should do that. If you need to come on social media, come on social media. If you need to sit by yourself in the morning time and pray, then sit by your morning and pray. Do whatever you need to do to better you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's not through social media. It's not. It's a fraud. It's a green screen. It's not real. These people don't love these people like that. I know people that smile all day long on social media and sit in a dark room sad and crying.
Miserable.
Like, why would you? I'm just not gonna go on there if I don't feel like. If I don't feel right in my spirit or feel right, I'm not putting nothing up on there for a facade. I don't care.
I don't care enough.
If it all ends today, I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Cause I come from a time, also not to sound old, but I come from a time where you had to be popping out in the streets for real.
Yeah. Which is why I did a whole purge of social media.
Yeah, like if they didn't know you outside, that was it.
Yeah.
Wasn't no Facebook. Wasn't no Instagram. If people wasn't following you outside, what make you think? But that's the thing. You can get on social media and create another whole character. Like, this ain't even you. And you have all these followers, and then when you shut your phone down, you sad.
Yeah. Now you feel like don't nobody love you because you ain't seeing the comments and DMs and it's
man,
so
nobody
weird.
follow me in real life. Then why you care about followers in fake life?
It's so weird.
So I know we delved into the and it's not picking on anybody on. So if you using social media and you could use it, just don't let social media use you.
Please.
You know what I'm saying?
Feelings should have been put away in 2020.
That's a fact.
Put your feelings away. People too sensitive. And people be holding back how they really feel. And if you at any given point, you can click out the podcast. It doesn't matter. But if you want to get the gems and how we really see the world and takes on small things, then just hang in there because that's what we do. Like, what positive activity did you pick up since 2020? Like in 2021, I don't think I didn't see the whole New Year's resolution thing circulated.
No, you didn't see that.
Which is great, right? Because people need to stop that too. Like, I'm gonna diet, I'm
But
gonna
why?
exercise, I'm gonna work
But
out.
why did they stop it?
I have no idea.
Because 2020 was so bad. People were scared to say something for 2021.
But it's for yourself. You ain't going into a new year talking about, I'm gonna change the whole world. You said what you want to do for you.
Well, if people are not saying what they wanted to do in New Year's resolution this year, that means everything they ever said for every New Year's resolution was some
bullshit
and some cap shit.
So anyway, what did you decide to do? I didn't really decide to do anything in 2021. What did you decide to start doing in 2021? We just kind of started doing stuff before the year even changed.
Right.
Since we moved and we got space, we can, critique things for us and do things for us. Gym equipment, just once listen, we was going ham at the gym in 2020.
Was it 2020?
Yes, it was like February 2020. We was at Crunch every minute.
Yes.
We was doing classes every minute. Man, I was so dedicated, and y'all know how much I used to hate the gym.
We got a home gym now.
And now we have a home gym.
So, that's a blessing.
I also, after the Instagram or social media purging of following accounts, I started reading again. Like, just reading books I used to read all the time. So that's been fun.
And I got the benefits of you reading that book.
Boy,
What's the name of that book?
I'm not telling you the name of that book.
Oh, it must be that deal then.
This boy act like I'm over here reading porn.
Listen, whatever that book, I just want to shout out to the author of that book.
How?
What?
You don't even know the author.
I don't need to know the author. Listen, I benefit off you writing that book though.
Excuse me?
My love.
So inappropriate.
What was in there? You know what I'm talking about.
Come on, how you gonna benefit off of me reading?
I could have been saying the way you love me better.
Uh-huh.
The way you rub my back better. Huh?
Is that what we call it?
We call
Love and back rubs?
Love and back rubs. That's all we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right?
You capping for the people. We talking about people capping.
I can't just get on here and be like, yo, we be
thugging.
We be thugging. Thugging, thug love. Remember everybody had thug love? R. Kelly was a thug for 7 years. He locked up. Ja Rule was a thug pat. Remember everybody had thug? It was thug when we was growing. Like, everybody was a thug. Now everybody is savage. Huh?
I got me a little thug.
Who a thug?
You was a little thug.
I'm not a thug. I'm not a thug.
You was.
I was not a thug.
You wasn't a little thug.
No, a thug. What is a thug?
You tell
I
me.
ain't snatch purses.
That's a criminal.
That ain't oh my God. Where are you from?
You know where I'm from.
So if they snatch a purse, that's criminal. That's not thug.
Can you go to jail for snatching a purse?
You could go to jail for being a thug.
No, a thug is just somebody who hang on corners every minute, soliciting Newports, dirty.
That's a thug to you?
Just a little thug.
Y'all was convincing me right now. Damn, I thought
Exactly. Where you from? He from Thug Nation.
Thug Nation. Yo, Chicago is not Thug Nation.
Southside.
Southside, what's up,
That's
man?
Thug Nation, baby.
Chirac. Yes. No, it ain't Chirac. That's the younger, I'm from Chicago.
Southside.
Chi-town.
Low end.
Low end.
When you say low end,
it's
nothing but thugs.
It's nothing but thugs. She knows.
No offense. I got one.
I'm not a thug. Though.
Okay, right. You was just a low end fella.
I'm just a low end fella, man. Come from the, South side of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? What's up? You know what I mean? Peace, love, and happiness. You know what I mean? I'm on that block, man. I ain't on that block no
You
more.
ain't on that block?
That's what I'm saying.
Or you on the block or ain't you?
I'm on the block of this podcast.
He don't know if he want to be a thug.
You feel me? You see how she bring that out of me? So anyway.
I bring it out of you. I know what brought it out of you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
The next episode, we're going to talk about that.
What's that?
We ain't going to talk about that.
Talk about it. No, I don't talk about it. Anyway.
You don't? Okay. So is there anything else? Anything else you want to talk about?
No.
No.
What did you do anything different, new?
And what for
2021? Not resolution style, just like, did you pick up a new good habit? Oh, something else I started doing was like really trying new meals. Like, oof.
You started that in 2020 though.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I just really.
What was the one meal that you love that you cooked that you've never done before?
Beef tortellini.
Beef
soup.
tortellini, yes.
Oh.
Fire.
It's in my Instagram on Nyce Chef, the highlight.
Oh, it's fire.
Oh
it was
God.
fire.
Oh my God.
You fixed what we had last night. She fixed chili. My wife
chili.
had the best chili in the world. I'm not just saying that. I mean, next to my grandmama, you got the best chili, baby. Word.
Just chili. Listen, it's never enough. It's never enough. No, wait. All right. We got one more. We got one more thing. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
No problem.
I love feeding you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let's talk about this. What is this? What is this, babe? What is this?
Put my stuff down.
What is this?
This is an
So
iPhone.
I was telling you, Nemo changed some things.
Okay, I got an iPhone.
He got an iPhone after 10 years of being with Samsung.
Okay, but listen.
He grew his hair out. He has a beard.
Listen, this is the thing. I had an Android for so long.
Samsung.
An Android.
Samsung.
Okay, a Samsung Android I had for 10 years.
That's like you saying I had an iOS for 10 years. That's just the operating system. You have an iPhone.
Okay. I wanted to switch things up. I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know, right?
For no reason. Now you keep trying to convince me to switch up. I have no reason to switch up.
I got the 12 Pro Max. Is that how you say it? I don't know these new terms.
It's Max Pro, I think.
It's Max. Oh, Max Pro.
Max.
You shouldn't even know that. You're not an iPhone user. I'm gonna have to talk to Apple about this stuff that's going on at this house.
Apple needs to know what's going on at this house.
Yes.
I'm sure they already know. You got a whole spy phone in this mug.
Spy? No, now it's a spy phone. You see how she do me, man? What kind of phone you got?
The Samsung Note 20.
Note 20. Not fire. Unfire. It's okay.
Haters gonna hate.
I mean, been there, done that. You don't know nothing about this new one though.
I have to teach him about his phone.
It's women across the nation got to teach every man about a flip phone or some type of phone. Yeah, it's not because it's an iPhone. It's because it's a new phone. We go to women about everything.
So I have to teach you about your new phone that I've never
Men
had?
go to women about everything. It's a fact. No man that has a woman has never, hey, yo, baby, what's good? Are you? We all say that. But we just do it, though. I don't have
don't
to.
waste my time.
Oh, don't waste your time?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Hey, babe, how you search the internet on here?
Because I was used to Google.
You was used to Chrome?
Yeah, it had like a compass for the... That didn't make sense.
That don't make sense. I'm like, Safari is right here.
Fact. Thank you, baby.
You know, it's shit about your Samsung that you miss in
like
that.
What? I can't name one.
Chrome? Google?
I never used it.
You did?
I didn't use it.
Downloaded Chrome to go back to using Chrome.
No.
Yes, you did.
Listen, I love the Apple. I love it.
He just think it's sexy. That's all. If Samsung made their phones more to the Apple style, he would be with Samsung. Yeah.
Is this what you think?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have left anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I told Samsung
The phone
stop.
heavy. The camera don't look no different from the Samsung. We're not even filming on his iPhone right now. Okay, I know that's a whole big. That's a YouTube thing, right? I'm just filming this on my iPhone, and it's so clear.
Yeah. No, this is not an iPhone.
This is not an iPhone.
Right.
You would have thought he would want to film.
This is our Nikon that we haven't put this Nikon to work in a long time. We have to like dust it
Probably
off.
since we got it. We only did a photo shoot.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay.
And you did a couple interviews.
So you got anything else?
No.
Finishing lines? Hey man, I appreciate you guys coming here. Back.
And welcome to the new ones.
Season 2, episode 1. I'm your boy Nemo.
And I'm Heather B. Nyce.
And this is
Podcast and Breakfast.
Season
Dos.
Episode. Man, I love y'all, man. Stay sucker free.
Around here, you beat me up for some reason.
I'm not beating up nobody else. None this year. That's one thing that changed about it. I'm not beating up. I'm choking now. I'm choking up this year.